GPOP standing for the glass pop, but now it turned into gadget pop. So we are looking at just more than Google Glass. The reason why I started a company is because, as you see, as much as Google Glass is a very innovative tool and very everybody loves it. However, it's really hard to stylize with the Google Glass. Even this type of approach, I mean, it's very well done from the artistic perspective, but however, from the street style perspective, it's really hard to stylize it. And go more. Another problem is that once I invest on a Google Glass, I have to wear the same looking black Google Glass every day. So I just wanted to give a different way to stylize Google Glass so it's more fun. So we started doing a lot of studying in the street of San Francisco, asking these people in the Hay Street area and the Union Square area just to see how they perceive Google Glass. And of course, they all thought this was not the prettiest device. They all thought there was a room for the improvement. That's why we're starting a design. We started this brand called GPOP that started creating the custom decal design on your Google Glass. Then you can apply it and you can reapply and you can store them and you can buy multiple of them. And this actually gives you an ability to stylize yourself, depends on the occasion. So if you see, we just recently released the Halloween version here. This one sold very well. So we are actually selling this online right now. And we have other items kind of geared towards more ladies with the floral design. And we have something more like a teenager style with the graffiti type of thing. So we are trying out different designs right now and different materials. By the time when a Google Glass gets released, we'll have a deep knowledge of knowing what people actually like and what kind of stuff the people will buy. So by the time when a Google Glass gets released in a public, like in a Best Buy or in a Walmart, what we want to be is we want to be on a shelf right next to them. So when there's a Google Glass, there's a GPOP decal right next to it. So while we were actually playing with this Google Glass idea, I met a lady from Pebble in one of the conferences, and she asked me if I can do the same thing for Pebble. Because as you know, the smartwatch is going to be even bigger than the Google Glass next year. They're thinking it's going to be a $1 billion industry within the next 3-4 years. And they will believe the iWatch is going to blow everybody out of the water. So this was really good for our company to actually step into a smartwatch industry. So we start building same decal concept with a Pebble. So we are just conceptualizing what can we do on a Pebble. So we start thinking about maybe the Pebble is a smartwatch. So the cool thing you can do is you can actually switch out the watch face because those are digital. So matching the digital watch face and the frame of it and the 22 millimeter, very generic, the men's wristband, you can actually customize your Pebble, depends on what you want to do and where you want to go. So we have different designs, things like Pop Star as well. Go back, go one more. And this actually gave us an idea. There was no site right now where you can go to and look at all the different wristbands available for Pebble Watch. But it's not really actually for the Pebble Watch because those 22 millimeter wristbands is for everybody. So what GPOP wants to do is we want to create like a wearable technology media site where we can curate and tell the people that this type of wristband goes very well with the Pebble or Samsung Galaxy Gear. So what we're actually doing is we are working with a local stylist just to see if they can come up with the article things like, how should I stylize myself using a white Google Glass or black Google Glass? One more. And they can also do blog posts, things like, what should I wear with my job on up, or the Fitbit, or the Nike Field Band as well. One more. This wristband, you see it everywhere these days. Even like you've been spotted, your celebrity is wearing them. And you've probably seen from last year, New York Fashion Week as well. One more. And just this year in London, Samsung Galaxy Gear had a presence there as well. So they all understand fashion right now. One more. So the people are actually posting these photos online as well, because these are the photos I got from Instagram and Pinterest as well. However, there is no site right now that gives the audience where to go buy which accessories that goes well with the Pebble or the Nike Fuel Band. You can't really see it here. So what if the user wants to buy these items? Where do they go? So they don't know where to go actually to stylize themselves with this all available wearable technology. So what the GPOP wants to do is not only we are focusing on this decal or the decal on a smartwatch, we want to actually introduce some other ways to stylize yourself. So as you see, she has a sky blue Google Glass. I think in my opinion, it goes very well with the North Carolina. If you want to go with the street fashion, or if you want to go with a more high-end fashion, I think a Turkish type of jewelry goes well with it. And we're also looking at a tangerine color and tangerine color. So what GPOP will do is not only we're going to create this media content, we can also sell this product as well that goes well with the wearable technology. So that's why we made a huge pivot. So GPOP, which we started as the decal for Google Glass, now actually we're actually going to look at all this wearable technology and look at the ecosystem that goes with wearable technology right now. So the good example will be like, I've been saying this again. So she's wearing a tangerine Google Glass, then we'll have a product that, this type of pants or the shoes that goes well together, where we can push even a Pebble product in our website as well. So in our future, what we want to be is we want to be like Urban Outfitter. We want to have a physical store where you can go and they'll have a Google Glass and they have a Pebble, and you'll have a t-shirt that goes with the Pebble that you can try it on and you can play with it. We want to have an experience store. And online presence, if we can replicate what Fab is doing, I'll be very happy. And surfing industry, Swell is probably the most well-known fashion, the surfing. And CCS is very well known for the skateboarding. And I think the wearable technology is going to have its lifestyle branding. There is none right now. So when people think about lifestyle, wearable technology and lifestyle, I want people to think GPOP. So why now? Because we're at the point of the cross right now between innovators and early adopters. Google Glass, Fitbit, all has not even hit the early adopter stage yet, even the iWatch. So if we get into a market right now as an innovator, we have a very easy time to market since it's not concentrated. Competition is very low. We're going to save a lot of our money in a PR and a marketing effort, and we'll gain a lot of deep knowledge by the time when the older companies come in and early adopter and early majority stage. And the next year is going to be the year of the wearable technology. So by starting now, I think we'll have a good understanding by then. It's a good number for you to look at. So this Google Glass, by year 2018, they think 21 million units will be sold. The smartwatch by year 2018 is going to be somewhere around 220 million units will be sold. And just the fitness, wellness, the wristband, and or other type of infotainment, wearable technology, you're looking at 2018 around $3 billion industry. And just looking at, this I actually need to make a small adjustment to this deck because the sales forecast is not just about decal anymore, but we're just looking at a decal right now. My forecast was that I want to actually have a 10% of a Google Glass user buying at least one decal. And out of 10%, 7% just buy one, 2% will buy two, 1% will buy three. Because one thing I've been learning from my current customers is that they're coming back for more because they understand that this thing you can put it on and you can take it out and it doesn't leave any residue behind. So that's something you can play with. Similar idea to Pebble as well, and there's 100,000 in the market currently. So those are the price that I'm going after. GPOP for Google Glass will be $9.99, and the Pebble Skin will be $12.99, and these are the cost of producing these. And by using the sales forecast, by year 2014, we'll be able to sell $2 million worth of GPOP and the Pebble, the decal. And 2015 is going to be 7 million, 16 is 9 million, and 2017 and then 22 million. This does not include other accessories we're looking at, like hats, shoes, or t-shirts and things like that. These are some of our competitors we're looking at, like a Belkin, pretty well-known brand. However, they got all X because they are not doing anything in terms of fashion. When you hear the name Belkin, you think about protection, safety, things like that. Even like a Zazzle, they're not really a fashion brand. They're like more of, I think, a bigger retailer where they throw everything out there and hope the people buy it. So we're trying to attack all these area where our competitors are not doing well, especially fashion and the community. I think this is in our artist network as well. this is where we think we can protect our brand from other competitors coming into this market. So in the future, this is kind of like what you'll be looking at right now. So we'll be selling decal for the glass and a pebble. We are already curating the wristband right now, and we can easily come up with our own custom wristband also. And another app that we're thinking about doing right now is actually just very simple iWatch background app, because our iWatch, the prototype has been really big, and when they turn it on, that watch it face is actually going to be a fashion statement as well. We want to build an app that you can change the experience and the look and feel of the iWatch when actually people interact with it. So that's something you can either download as an app or you can download it as a wallpaper. And other the curated the merchandise that we can sell together with the accessories. So these are actually some of the brands that we are talking to. I haven't officially started working with them yet. But Kansas City Royals wants me to actually come up with the custom, the Google Glass decal for them. Same thing with the Jordan. Pebble wants to do the same thing as well. Actually, I'm talking to somebody in Google who's working with the Olympics for 2014 Winter Olympic. He said they are actually thinking about having at least one person in the country with the Google Glass so they can record from their perspective. So what I can do is actually coming up with the Olympic, the official Olympic logo and the country flag as a GPOP, like the decal. So these are some of the people that we're working with right now. Some of the roadmap that I need to tweak because of the little pivot that we had. But our major thing that we're looking at right now is the sports licensing brand, and we're going to do huge marketing doing South by Southwest. And right now we don't have any package design right now, and that's something that we're looking at both online package design, and once we go to the retail store, we need to have actually a full package design. These are our team right now. It's myself here. I used to work at Walmart.com as a user experience lead, so I kind of know how the retail works, and I worked at Callaway Golf as an e-commerce lead as well, so I kind of know the luxury brand from the sports perspective as well. Vanessa is the awesome designer. She works at Walmart as well. Andy is a photographer you guys probably seen around. Priya is actually a local the fashion blogger with an MBA background. Actually, she's helping us creating a community and talking to other designers as well. And we have a CPA, Angela. She's running as our CFO. So what we are looking at is we're trying to raise the fund right now. So like some of the things that I've mentioned, the package design and coming up with a different material and a different design, it will cost money. And we just need to raise money till the Google Glass actually hits the market. That's when we believe we're going to be hugely profitable. And we believe the Google Glass will be released early next year, somewhere between March and May. So we're looking to raise the minimum of $50,000 to $100,000 so that we can have a team that can produce all these materials by by the time the Google Glass gets released. So, yeah.
Apply for South by Southwest. That's where we'll come. Yeah.
Hold on. There's not actually any physical integration of technology.
Yeah, he brought that up the last time, because I was talking about GPOP.
Well, yeah, so because wearable technology, new innovation, what else can it be other than tracking your heart rate, brain rate? I mean, if you look at the Kickstarter these days, it's all about like wearing things, but I think this is a huge, unique approach that nobody actually thought of. It's creating a lifestyle brand with the wearable technology.
Yeah, I just think the wearable technology is technology that is worn on or around the body, but you don't own the technology,
yes.
Right? You're an accessory to the technology.
Yes.
That's the thing. So I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, okay.
But the glass itself is not out yet, right?
Glass is not out yet.
Okay, so when is it going to be?
They think the end of first quarter next year.
So how have you sold this?
Yeah, I'm selling right now. I have 60. I've been open for about May. For about a month. Not a May. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. And we sold about to 60 different customers, and we're not doing any marketing right now. And these are all just Google Glass decal. So we haven't expanded to like a Pebble or any other merchandise yet.
And this is through events and trunk shows like what we did?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How about online sales?
Yeah, those are online sales.
Oh, those are.
Online sales. I haven't sold it physically yet.
Huh. Well, chances are when the glass is gonna be out, it should increase your sales, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And not only that, that's why we are actually looking at different merchandise as well. Because if we just rely heavily on one product, if they change the design or if they do something, then our company gets huge impact.
Okay, and then you partner with me. We do the shoot. I'll be your PR guy.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Right. Any question or any suggestion?
I just thought you have a really great presentation, very thorough, doesn't leave a lot of room for too many
Yeah,
questions.
it covers a lot. Yeah.
I mean, so the reason why I came here is I wanted to validate this idea as well. Like, I'm creating not a product, I'm creating fashion brand right now. And once I hit my goal, I want this to be like Urban Outfitter. Do you guys see this? Like, can you guys picture this type of store somewhere on a Union Square?
I kind of see it as maybe a swatch store.
Yeah, something similar to that. Yeah, yes.
You know how you can switch out all the watch bands and everything for
Yeah.
your watches? Something like that, maybe a little bit bigger.
Oh, kiosk. I mean, that's what I am right now, is a kiosk. But at the same time, like my next door neighbors are like cell phone cases, which is the same.
Yes, yeah.
So as long as your margins have to be pretty big to do that, but then you don't have to deal with wholesale.
Yeah.
I think this would do really well on Amazon, direct to kind of consumer. I mean, you don't really have to have the feel. It's more like an artistic thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like clothing. It's like, well, how does it feel and how does it fit exactly? There's no question with this. It's going to work.
What's the retail price for this?
$9.99 right now.
What is it for the Google Glass?
The Google Glass was selling at $1,500, but it's going to drop to $399. That's what people believe. Somewhere between, so they think it's going to be cheaper than a cell phone.
I think this would be great e-commerce, and you can sell them in packs and different styles. And,
So another thing that we're thinking about was like kind of like, is there a stitch box that just raised tons of money? So what we can do is we can, the stylist can send them, depends on what they actually have. Like if they have a sky blue jabon up with tangerine, Google Glass, if the stylist know, we can send them a bunch of products that matches that, and they can send back whatever they don't want. Similar, very same concept, but we know about their accessories, so we can kind of stylize according to that. It's very different. You're not actually buying a wearable device according to what you wear. You're actually buying a clothes that matches wearable technology, because this wearable device is much more expensive. Well, except those handbags,
I mean, you can kind of relate yourself to almost like the new Ray-Ban. They switch out their stems all the time and they collaborate with different designers.
Okay, yeah.
How does this compare with somebody who might be in an industry like Skin It, that basically will take designs that's going to be put in through websites, et cetera? How would you compare yourself?
So Skin It, so that was one of the chart that I had. I actually need to really come from the fashion side. The Skin It and other people actually came from like a graphic design, more of the protection side. But the Google Glass is a very different monster because it's something sit on your face for the 80% of the time, whereas other technology like phone was in your pocket. So there will need to be some sort of a research and experiment with the people, because whatever I put on my phone, I'm not going to put on my face. It's going to be really different. So I think that through this, that's why I'm like here in this market so early, so I can test and validate what design works and how this is going to work. That's why I'm actually working with the fashion designers instead of graphic designers to see what they can come up with it.
I think it's a great challenge for you to really take on creating a lifestyle brand around wearable technology.
Yes.
For you in particular, I think it's fantastic if you could do it, right? We're all interested, really in lifestyle brands, right?
So the help actually I really need is it's like I think accelerate program will be the best, because it's more than one thing that I'm touching right now. I'm touching so many different things. I'm touching watch. There need to be a blog. There need to be like a stylist. So I think the more help I can get is better for the company right now.
What is Fashion+Tech Accelerator is doing their pitch nights, but if they don't go through, there's no accelerating, right?
Yeah, you can always talk to,
Yeah, okay, so I'll wait for you to Enrico.
Right,
No,
I
they
mean-
do pitch nice, but
It might be nice because they can maybe integrate this in some.
yeah, but Allison pitched there already, and
Yeah, but she could, but like this could go with Combat Jam, this could go with a lot of
right.
other things too, right? I mean, he could really, yeah, it could be interesting, so.
I also we went to the Wearable Tech Conference here in Fort Mason. John went to the one in New York. Beecham Research, which Robert has, this study. It's a research marketing study that they came up with. So I want you to email Robert, everybody that are wearable tech products. He has it, so he could provide that to you,
Well,
right?
I have the link.
Oh,
I don't actually have the.
but they could download it somewhere.
Well, the main one is for sale, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
how much?
It's not.
What? Said like $50. Give it
It's
to
a
everybody.
research,
Oh.
it's a research.
That's off the record. Okay.
But-
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
One of the challenges I foresee in terms of marketing is making sure that the influencers that you're working with are also going to be owning all these products that you're talking about, so
Sure.
that they can start really experiencing that lifestyle, that you're talking about, so that they can blog about it or whatever. So
So-
how are you going to be working around that?
So right now, we're actually one of the only startup that has a 3 Google Glass, 3 different colors, and I'm working with the Google to get like 2 more different colors. And the Pebbles is actually, we're in a partnership, so they're going to be send me all the 5 different colors. So when I actually work with the designers, I'll actually loan them like at least like 2-3 products for like 3-4 days, so they can kind of play with it, they can come up with the style. So that's not actually really scalable right now, but I mean that's the most quickest way and the most efficient way that I can think of right now.
Yeah, that might be hard because they're going to be all over, hopefully,
Yeah.
United States or the world.
So this is, I mean, I just need to start from here right now. So yeah. Right. Anybody else? Thank you.